Hey, the U.S. is sending Patriot missiles to the Ukraine. Okay. Why is this interesting? Because they don't work, but they do make people billions of dollars. And here we go. The Biden administration is finalizing plans to send the Patriot missile defense system to Ukraine. That could be announced as soon as this week, according to the Pentagon's plan. Still needs to be approved by the defense. Ukraine has been calling for the U.S. to send the advanced long-range air defense system that is highly effective at intercepting. This is CNN. It's highly effective. I'm pretty sure it doesn't work.
Oh, really?
The Patriot missiles?
They don't work?
They didn't work in Iraq. They said they did, but they didn't.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know what they did. I guess I got them confused with the bunker buster bomb they used to talk about all the time. They suck? I didn't know that.
I'm pretty sure they suck. And the cruise missile, as it comes under it, so it's supposed to be able to intercept ballistic and cruise missiles out of the air. That's what a Patriot missile is supposed to do.
Is that what Iron Dome does?
I think so too. I'm not sure how Iron Dome. It's not actually an Iron Dome because that wouldn't be fun to live under.
No.
It would be the most effective long-range defensive weapon system sent to the country, and officials say will help secure airspace for NATO nations in Eastern Europe. Ukraine has been asking for the system for months, but the logical challenges of delivering it and operating it are immense. Despite these obstacles, the reality of what is going on in the ground led the administration to make the decision, the senior administration official told Anonymous. So, no, it didn't. Nothing is led. There's nothing on the ground. Unlike smaller air defense systems, Patriot missile batteries need much larger crews, requiring dozens of personnel to properly operate them. Dozens. So that would be at least 24 people to operate a defense Patriot missile system. At least 24. Do they have 24 people trained in Ukraine that know how to do that? No. The answer would be probably no.
I also found that thing you're talking about, Patriot missiles are made in America and fail everywhere. This article popped up immediately in Foreign Policy.
Yeah. It's in here. We're going to talk about it. So the training for Patriot missile batteries normally takes multiple months. A process the United States will now carry out under the pressure of nearly daily air. So they're going to be over there training scores, as they would say, scores of Ukrainians into how to run these things.
You better train them to figure out how to frame Russia for it when they hit Poland.
Previously, the U.S. had sent Patriot batteries to NATO allies like Poland, a way to bolster their defenses, and sent other weapon systems to Ukraine to assist. So Kim.com tweets out, Ukraine now gets the U.S. Patriot missile that cost the United States taxpayer $3 million per missile to shoot down $30,000 Russian drones. The Russians can fire 100 drones for each U.S. Patriot missile. The Pentagon strategists called this unbalancing Russia.
Wow, this is such a scam, of selling.
This is just a scam. This is just
everything is FTX everywhere.
Everything is FTX. Russia warns of unpredictable consequences if the United States sends Patriot missiles to Ukraine.
The missiles do not work. They're just working because they are defective.
Patriot missiles are made in America and fail everywhere. The evidence is in. The missile defense system that the United States and its allies rely on is a lemon.
Who makes it?
It's made in America, right?
I mean, is it
I don't know what company.
Yeah.
Probably Raytheon. Who knows? So here's Michael Tracy says it's official that Biden approved sending the Patriot missiles to Ukraine. So earlier this year, they said they couldn't do that because they would have to send troops to man it. And so that's a non-starter. But now they're doing it. What are we to infer from this, says Michael Tracy? Are they sending Americans there? I'm going to guess they are. And then when an American soldier gets killed, that's going to be bad. So yeah, so this is from Defense One. This is from March. It says there's no discussion about putting a Patriot battery in Ukraine. In order to do that, you have to put U.S. troops with it to operate it. So are they sending U.S. troops to Ukraine? I bet they are. The The media always report these developments so respectfully. Before, the U.S. had balked at sending Patriot systems to Ukraine over questions about whether U.S. troops would have been required to operate them, but now the reservations have been overcome. Okay, that settles it. U.S. officials had balked at providing the Patriots to Ukraine because they could be considered an escalation that would trigger a response from Moscow. In addition, there were concerns about the significant training that would be required and questions about whether the United States troops would have been required to operate it. Okay.
It's been overcome, Jimmy.
So it overcome. And in this, we're literally run by mafia people. All right, this whole government's one big scam. It's a big scam. They won't even give you. At least Russia gives their people fucking health care. Saudi Arabia, I'm sure, gives their people health care. We won't even do that.
I like that we won't do that, and we'll spend it on missiles that don't work for a war that we're not fighting, we are fighting. It's so perfect. It's just so perfect.
Those missiles don't even work that they're sending to Ukraine. And why are they sending them? Because it makes someone rich, and those are the people who actually run the government. Joe Biden is not making decisions. The people making decisions are the people on the boards of Northrop Grumman, Raytheon, Boeing. Those are the people that make the decisions about war, not Joe Biden.
You know,
and not a general. That's for fucking sure.
You know how, like, the companies that made vaccines did a great job and those work great. It's the opposite of this situation where these missiles don't actually work. There's probably going to be some breakthrough explosions.
Hey, we're doing live stand-up comedy in Los Angeles, December 9th, 16th, 23rd, and 30th. And we're going to be in Tempe, Milwaukee, Minneapolis, Nashville. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for all those tickets. See you there.